in a nutshell, what I wanted to say is I enjoy so much the time we spent tonight. I think it had been a wonderful experience for me. I was able to deliver the message that I brought, particularly to the senior managers, senior leaders that were participating in our event tonight. I think we managed to discuss key elements such as authenticity. It was pretty much the first part of the conversation and the talk that we had was related to how you become an authentic leader. So it's moving yourself from that level of just being the manager with some sort of power and control to a higher level when you show really your intention with a clear purpose, with a clear meaning, with an intention to serve others. So that clear purpose is higher than yourself. So we were discussing all those issues around authenticity, including value, including a clear self-awareness, which lead to self-knowledge. So you know exactly who you are and who you want to become. The second part was also related to a key issue that as a leader we face today, and it's about performance. You know, we were talking about how some surveys talk about 90% of our leaders and managers are average or underperformance. So we were discussing what is the key drive of high performance. And I was explaining quickly how really the whole process starts not with skill development. Many of our senior leaders that participating they have been in hundreds of training with that skill approach. Looking for more and more and more skills is not the solution. So we were talking about how to develop a strong mindset that is the foundation of not just the authenticity, but also is key for high performance and is key for success. So it was an amazing conversation, a lot of participation, a lot of discussion, and I think we in general not just have a great time, but we also learn, and I think that is part of, is a key element of our leadership life, is to enjoy this sort of situation and to know that every opportunity that we have like today is part of our self-development process. So again, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm more than happy to come back anytime and to discuss with more senior managers and explain to Dolly, it's my dream to bring together a new generation of leaders that truly wants to change, to become authentic, to have a clear purpose for the benefit, not just personal benefit, but for the benefit of others. So thank you so much.
I have really enjoyed the talk tonight, and I really like the topic, and I think it was speaking to me. I especially like what Carlos was talking about, living with purpose and living on purpose. Because I have been thinking about my life quite a lot recently, and I was just telling a friend of mine just last week how I have lost myself. I have lost myself in my work, I have lost myself in the things that I do, and I'm actually defined by what I do as opposed to who I am. And what Carlos was saying is how important it is to discover who you are and to live the purpose that you were created for. And so I think that message was for me, and I intend to live on purpose. I like the fact that I met a lot of alumni from different years during this meeting. And I think it's good that USIU is actually creating these kind of platforms for us to be able to share and learn together on things that affect our lives, on things that help us to improve our circumstances. I think what I'm going to take away from this is very practical. What Carlos was talking about is that you need to look at different aspects of your life, from your financial, spiritual, social, family, health, and be intentional about how you live with regards to all of these areas. And so for me, I'm going to actually document all of these areas and have a plan on how I can improve myself, even as I discover myself to become a better me.
What stood out for me is from the speaker is I need to purposely structure my life to have clarity as to what I want to achieve. as to where I'm going, where I am, and what I need to do. And not just let this be random thoughts, but actually be structured thoughts about my life and what I need to do to make life better for myself and those around me. Being amongst fellow alumni felt really nice. I have not been with alumni in such a meeting like forever. I've never actually been there. I'm a graduate of almost 20 years ago, and I mean, I've never met alumni. It felt nice to see them. I know I met some since I graduated, and I mean, definitely it feels nice to connect back. And I mean, I think discussion will start on the moment, networks will continue. My key takeaway from the talk, I mean, it's the change that I'm going to get. There's no government, there's no Superman who's going to bring in new stuff. I have to go out and search within myself as to what I'm going to do to make things better for myself and the world.